I was just sitting here thinking about this post that I seen that said, "We trust a bus driver to get us to our destination. We trust a pilot to navigate the plane and get us through the air safely. We trust our teachers to teach us the right things in life, but we don't trust God, the universe, whoever you subscribe to guide us on our journey." And I think that because we can see these things are tangible, I can see the bus driver driving in the direction that I'm supposed to go in. I know that the pilot has flown hundreds of planes, but because the universe is so infinite, because it's an energy that you just have to feel, and it's not anything that you can see, it's not tangible, it's harder to grasp the fact that maybe it is working in my favor. And when we let go of our control, when we let go of our need to look out the window and see where we're going and see our journey right in front of us, it's easier that way. But when we're not able to do that, we're literally leading on blind trust, blind faith, just knowing that it's just going to work out. But when you think about it, you move on blind faith every day when you wake up. You just walk out, get in your car, and you start driving because you have faith that you're going to get to your destination safely. That's a blind faith. You go to work and you work your hours. You don't know if your manager is going to mess your check up and you got to pay your rent or you're going to be evicted with this paycheck. But you have blind faith that because I am putting in the work and I'm working these hours, that my manager is going to do what they need to do. So why don't you think that the universe is going to do what it needs to do? Why don't you think that the universe is going to do its job by taking care of you and providing for you and getting you to where you're supposed to be, getting you to where you want to be? And I think that when we have too much control, we got too many fingers in the pie, then it's harder for us to believe and to trust in divine timing simply because we want to have control over our destiny. And little do we know, we do have control over our destiny. We get to choose every day what we decide to do with our time. Every day that we have breath in our body, we have options. You can either choose to go this way or you can choose to go that way. It's all up to you. So essentially, you do have a choice, but how you get there is not up to you. It's not gonna look how you think it should look. It's not going to be this super easy journey just because it's what you chose. Every journey, every path has its bumps in the road. Even when you are on the bus, sometimes the bus driver might hit potholes. Sometimes there are stops that they have to make to pick up other people. When you're in the air and you're flying, sometimes there's turbulence. Sometimes there's delays that the plane can't take off. But you have faith that eventually you will get to your destination. You have faith that although we hit a pothole, although we've stopped 25 times to pick up all these different people, I know that I'm going to get to where I'm supposed to get. So if you could just simply have that same type of faith in the universe, or whatever you like to call it, then it makes the journey so much easier. It makes the bumps in the road that much easier to get over. It makes the turbulence a lot less scary to go through when you can just simply trust what you've already known, that the universe has gotten you this far. All of the bumps in the road you've gotten over. All of the turbulence in the sky, it leveled itself out. So that's the same thing with your life. All of the things that you've been through, you've gotten through. There's nothing that has broken you. Some people let things break them, but you haven't. So focus on that. Focus on what you can control right now, which is you and the choices that you decide to make. and the way that you decide to respond to the universe, the way that you decide to respond to all of the things that are happening in your life, whether that's perceived as good or perceived as bad. You know how when you're at work, if you've ever worked a job, or if you've ever had to work with people, period, there's always that one person that's so micromanagey, that always got their fingers like always trying to figure out what everybody else got going on. That one nosy coworker, that one nosy neighbor. When you know what you're doing, you know what you're focused on, you know what your focus is, you know what it is that you're trying to accomplish. But then you got your nosy coworker saying, oh, well, you shouldn't do it this way. Or, I feel like I know more than you, or whatever. When they do that, how does that make you feel? It makes you feel like, why are you micromanaging me? I know what I'm doing. I'm doing my job. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. What are you doing? You're worried about the wrong thing. So I like to think of it as that's how the universe feels about us. We are the micromanaging coworkers that is micromanaging what the universe is supposed to be working out for us. It's not our job to focus on the back end of things. It's only our job to focus on what our role is. And our role is not to make things happen. Our role is to simply go through the turbulence, be in the present, and understand that once I get to where I'm going, I'll know when I'm there, Instead of you saying, oh, well, when is the love coming? Oh, well, when is the community coming? Oh, when is the success coming? Oh, well, I don't believe that the universe is doing its job because what I'm asking for is not here yet. But there's so many different things that you have to go through in order to get through. And I talk about this all the time. So this is nothing new if you've been to my channel before. But just know that if you are one of those ones that's micromanaging the universe, stop. Stop it. You're only holding yourself back. You're only making it to where you're unhappy. You are creating your own chaos. You're creating your own suffering by worrying about something that is not your job. It's the universe's job to provide for you. Yeah, you go out and you work for it or whatever, but how did you get this job? You prayed for it, and you got the idea to do the thing, and now you're doing the thing, but everything on the back end is not your job. It's like the manager. You're not the manager at your job, or maybe you are. But if you're not constantly emailing your manager, oh, are you making sure my time is right? Oh, did you make sure I got paid this week? Oh, did you make sure that you're hiring the right people? No, you're not doing that because you understand that that's not your role. You understand your role is an employee. You're just there to work. You're just there to vibe. That's it. And that's how I like to think of life. I'm just here to vibe. I'm just here to chill and have fun and just be. Not to focus on the things that are too difficult for me to comprehend, that are too difficult for me to process, that are too difficult for me to be worrying about. Something that is completely out of my control, something that is completely moving off of divine timing, not off of your timing, but divine timing. And we have to be okay with that. We have to be okay with just surrendering, letting go, letting the universe do what it do, and just knowing that whatever it is that I'm asking for, that I'm praying for, that I'm actively working towards, I understand that it's going to come to me how it's supposed to come, when it's supposed to come. But the how, the when, the where, the who is not up to you. So you're worrying yourself to death about something that is completely out of your control. So stop it so that you can give the universe some time to breathe, to actually work things out for you so that when you are in the place, you are in the destination, you know that it's in divine timing and you know that you're supposed to be there right now. Not sitting here worrying about how, when, where you're going to be next year, because that's not your business. Your business is right now. And the sooner you can realize that, the easier the journey will be. So I think that is all I really wanted to say to y'all today. If you love what I had to say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you are one of those ones that's just being a creep and you just want to watch and not engage, then that's fine. Thank you for being here too. Keep me in the algorithm. But anyway, I hope that you guys have the most amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. And I will see you guys the next time that we get to hang out.